happened to Trippie Redd? Trippie Redd in what, 2018 to 2019? One of these SoundCloud gods. All right, let's slow down. He wasn't up there, but like he was definitely up there, bro. To the fall off of I'm in the thick of it and everybody knows. We gotta see about this shit, bro.
Very recently released quite the worst song of the last few months. Everyone on the internet's been clowning on him. And honestly, I'm starting to feel pretty bad for him. But you're probably thinking, why are you talking about KSI? This is a Trippie Redd video. Well, you guys probably didn't even know that Trippie Redd was on that song because you guys probably didn't make it that far. I actually skipped through.
That's true, bro. The only reason why I knew this thing was on the song is because I just seen it featuring Trippie Redd. I did not listen to the whole shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beat. But bro, 3 million dislikes is crazy. Is that how much I had? I was trying to open this. I missed it. But Trippie Redd's music used to be so good, bro. What happened? He used to be so fire. I can't feel my face.
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't even think he wrote this.
The song isn't bad.
My faith in God, minded.
You will listen to that song.
My life is hard to like crack the code. I just feel like Trippie wouldn't say this, but regardless, they got me thinking. How did Trippie Redd go from a Love Scars, F Love, Dark Knight,
F Love was so good,
and
bro.
all these other songs that he put out that were 1,499 freestyle? Like, how did he go from this to this? And albums like Genre Sad Boy with MGK. How did this happen? It's interesting because in 2016, Trippie Redd was coming up, and by 2017, he had blown up with the song Love Scars, which many of you guys probably didn't even know. That song kind of got me into.
I've never heard it full through once, but it's not bad. It's horrible.
To SoundCloud rap.
Not gonna lie, KSI outperformed Trippie Redd in that song.
Feel like I was into rap already, but like that really got me onto SoundCloud rap. That doesn't matter. Love Scars was a banger. I was going back through listening to a bunch of his old stuff. I mean, songs like Bust Down, Thoughts with X, things along these lines. These songs were so cool and unique and fun. And Trippie Redd
had so many fucking bangers, bro. What is it? TR666? Whoa, pause. Whoa. See, then niggas start doing the weird demonic shit. Just call it something else, bro. But that song was so good.
Was doing something different. And I think one thing that was noticeable about him, like that separated him from other people, is that he did that thing where he would just like sing like really loud and aggressively, almost obnoxiously, but like he had a cool voice, so it worked.
So it's fine.
You guys know what I mean.
Lil Uzi was SoundCloud God? Yeah. Uzi and X for sure.
And it's interesting, actually, Trippie gave X the song F Love. So it's like, think about how much Trippie was doing and how versatile he was at this time. By 2018, he was releasing Life's a Trip and was just going crazy. He released A Love Letter to You 3. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I didn't like Topanga. But this was probably, in my opinion...
Topanga was so fire. Whenever the snippet for that dropped, bro... Oh my God, I knew it was a hit. I instantly knew it was a hit. I didn't know it was going to be that big. But bro, that song's fire as shit.
End of Trippie's like big run of good music, because by the end of this, where he was putting all these great songs and projects out, he did something that I personally wasn't a big fan of. He put out his exclamation point album.
Oh, this album fucking
sucked.
Not
my favorite album. I really honestly didn't like a lot of the songs. Some people said the album lacked coherence and fell short of the emotional depth he had previously demonstrated. And I wouldn't say all that. I would just say it was like not as good as his old stuff. Like, what made his old stuff special was his amazing beat selection, and then on top of that, he just had like such a unique delivery at that time, in my opinion. Like, no one else was like singing extra like he was. I don't know how to explain it. There's also that time when he decided to not put Cardi on that one song because Cardi like had a better verse. Everyone liked it more, so that was pretty funny. However, Trippie kind of bounced back when he put the album out, A Love Letter to You 4. Although
this was
I
a good
was
album.
Pretty disappointed because on this album he had the song Can You Rap Like Me Part 2, and I really thought it was gonna be like Part 1, but it wasn't. However, yeah, out of everything Trippie had put out, this was definitely my favorite album in, you know, that period of time where he was kind of not doing as well. But then he put out the album Pegasus, which again wasn't.
This album put TR666 on, but it was a SoundCloud song way before. I was listening to that shit in middle school. That song was
really
so good
in my opinion. It didn't do too bad, but I just didn't like it at all. To be fair though, he did finally put out TR666. I forgot that song.
What the fuck?
It was old, but he put it out on this album, so like that was good.
Bro, my Trippie Redd knowledge is insane. What the fuck?
That one was so
I should have made this video.
That was a banger. So yeah, this definitely wasn't my favorite project from Trippie, but I did think it was pretty good. However, he then decided to put out his Neon Shark versus Pegasus album, which I already didn't like Pegasus that much, but this version or new album, I guess, just wasn't that good to me. It was kind of like an attempt at like a rap rock type of thing, something like Zillakami, who was actually on this album, but by this point Zillakami had already just done this genre and done it better, in my personal opinion. And then Trippie did this thing where he put out Trip at Night with
his face looks so
songs like MP5, Demon Time, Matt Hardy 999. This album, in my opinion, was phenomenal. And everyone's like, oh, Trippie Redd copied Rage, whatever. I don't know. I thought this was a good album. Even if he was like hopping on that trend, he did it well. And that's what I like, because his original vocal style
just chatted. Thanks, man.
New genre very well. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like as time went on, I kind of started to lose interest in any new Trippie music. Even though I had liked some of his album, like I liked all his early stuff, and then it's kind of like he was super hit or miss by this point. I feel like he was hitting on some, missing on others. Some tracks were good, some weren't, and that's because he's had a lot of inconsistencies. If we disregard all of Trippie Redd's controversies and just look at the music, I really think that
I'm really trying to understand where the drop off came whenever he dropped the exclamation point album. Like, how did he just decline that fast? Because that was like he was up here and then nigga just went boom, just crashed. I don't get it.
Him doing all this like style.
I'm also not an artist, so
MGK album or Mansion music, like he's just hopping on different like sounds and waves and like really trying to capture that. When this whole time Trippie did have his own sound, and there's nothing wrong with evolving, but like I feel like he really just doesn't do that vocal style anymore. If we do look at the controversies though, and I think there are a few reasons these do play a role, they definitely had a hand in kind of what happened to his music. Of course, he had his beef with 6ix9ine, whatever. Everyone can get past that. Of course, he had the drama with Coi Leray, the feud with Playboi Carti. But I think the main thing that's really been hurting Trippie Redd's career is all of the leaks. And he's personally expressed, issues with this as well. He said on Twitter, my last 4 albums leaked a week before it came out. Don't y'all get tired of doing that shit? There was also a snippet that was posted on Twitter, and the person said, why didn't this drop? To which Trippie said, stop leaking my music. And these have really hindered his releases. Like he said, Mansion Music was only a 2-part album because people were leaking all the songs, so he had to rush it out.
I don't know why they got beef. It might have started whenever he took the Cardi song off because the nigga had a better verse, allegedly. But I don't know what would have started that. Oh, and then this nigga stole that's why. He stole Cardi's whole flow. Whenever he dropped Whole Lot of Red, this nigga basically made a whole lot of red and just stole his whole flow. From my memory, I might be wrong.
He's having to rush out albums, split them up, not finish them, and this definitely is 100% hurting both his quality and his overall fan base. He even had a song with Justin Bieber leak, which is crazy. He said, if I don't get another song with Bieber, it's your fault. So it's unfortunate that this keeps happening to him, but it's definitely not the sole reason that his music isn't as good. I really think he just needs to go back to like that original vocal style, not even the beats, but I just feel like if he really like dug deep within those vocals, he could be like top of the game, man. I think Trippie Redd, out of everyone from the SoundCloud era, could have been like the biggest. He could have. It's very possible.
No. He could have been way bigger. But biggest? No.
And I guess I'm not saying like bigger than X. I'm talking more so like Uzi and all like the more melodic people. I feel like Tekka, I feel like Trippie really could have been there. But if we contrast him with Lil Tekka, like look at Tekka's new album. He has like a completely different type of beats, but also the same type, if you know what I mean. Like I believe the 5th track on that album, it sounded like an Icy Twat type beat, but at the same time infused with like Lil Tekka type vibes. And I think just him evolving his sound and his style and really growing that core fan base has really helped him as an artist. But I don't know, at this point I'm just ranting. I do really like Trippie Redd. I feel like it's not like he doesn't put out good songs ever. It's just like he gets hated on so much, and I think he really does have a lot more potential than he's actually like showing. And I mean, he's stuck around for what, 7 years, so that's pretty impressive in and of itself. But I do think Trippie could be a bit bigger. So shout out to Trippie Redd, shout out to KSI,
holy shit,
shout out to you guys, and I'll catch you guys later.
And shout out to Maddie Squared, man. Good fucking video.